Hello, everyone. Welcome. So, I'm discussing the new moon eclipse in Libra that happened on October 14th at the 21st degree. And it's a late degree. So, this is a pretty mature moon. This moon had a lot of aspects. So, I wanted to dive into that and talk about that. And what were some of the energy fields that were present during this moon, and basically giving us more awareness about things that are happening in our one-on-one relationships. Um, so let's discuss this. First off, this new moon was opposite Chiron. That already within itself is some type of hurt happened in a relationship, in a one-on-one relationship, that you have this Chiron in Aries, right? This wound that probably has been there for some time, and this new moon just basically put some focus in that area. This new moon was also accompanied by Mercury and Pila. Mercury is basically how you think about things, and Pila is how you strategize. So there could be a lot of strategy and strategizing things in your relationships with other people, and seeing how you can find ways to have either better communication with people in your relationships, or if you were dealing with any type of contracts in a one-on-one relationship, this could be where you find that you're coming with either new ideas or new ways of looking at trying to refine those contracts or change them, or you might finally have a way forward now. Um, this new moon was very interesting too, because Mars is now newly in the sign of Scorpio, and Scorpio deals with other people's resources. And it also is a very transformative type of energy, with Ceres also being there, which is the asteroid that deals with the way that you feed yourself and nurture yourself, and how you were fed and nurtured when you were young, and how you feed and nurture yourself now, depending on your circumstances, environment, all that other stuff. So I'm really thinking about money, and how you make money to feed yourself is going to be a focus with this new moon in Libra. Some of you may be looking at partnerships, one-on-one relationships, and how either your partnerships have affected the way that you make money or the way that you nurture yourself. There could have been some wounding from childhood that also is affecting the current relationships or the future relationships that you want and are in. So there may be this kind of pull, right? Even though it's a new moon and all those energies, we have a lot of energy in Libra. There's still a tug of war happening also, with the nodes being in Aries and Libra at the same time. So in a reflection, right? Because this is a new moon, we're reflecting, because the moon will give us a crescent moon in a couple of days, which is going to give some tension to the things that were going on when this new moon was set into place. So maybe you may have acted on something and you didn't get a result right away in a relationship, right? Or maybe you were trying to strategize on how to deal with things in your relationships. And this is pretty intense, right? The thing that I'm really looking at too is the fact that I saw Venus in Virgo, and it's newly in Virgo after retrograding in the sign of Leo for like 5 months now. And that right there in itself told me that Venus was really going back, reflecting, going back to the past, and really trying to understand those relationships, or trying to rekindle or reconnect with those relationships, those one-on-one partnerships, to her that meant a lot, right? And Leo rules your identity. Those partnerships you really felt shaped you in some way. Those partnerships that really had your heart pounding, and really kind of the love that's really passionate, along with the asteroid Lilith. Now, Lilith is all about living from your authentic self. And the fact that Venus and Lilith are conjunct during this new moon in Virgo. Virgo's more earthy after being in Leo for so long, moving into Virgo. Now we're down to earth with the energy. And when Venus is in an earth sign, it wants to manifest in an earthly way, wants to see the results of what it's doing, right? So there may have been even some rebellion in relationships, or you looking at your relationships in a way that maybe you were not served correctly, or your partner did something, or there is some, I wouldn't say, there is a need to integrate your your dark parts with your light parts in your relationships. It seems like there need and it needs to be done in a practical way, right? Like maybe you are a person that is very passionate, so maybe that needs to go into something physical that you can do, like dancing, doing physical things, but that are also going to help you in your day-to-day habits that will then at least help you integrate both energies of Lilith and Venus in your day-to-day habits, routines. If you do something for work, it may have to also deal with your work environment. And maybe you may want something a little bit different in your work environment, but you're not really sure. There's a lot of ways this energy can be interpreted depending on where Virgo is in your birth chart. That can also help you see how that can play out. So, yeah, just wanted to briefly talk about this and see what were your experiences with this aftermath of the new moon solar eclipse, because it will show you fruit in the next 6 months when we have basically a Libra full moon. So everything that is happening now is basically just repping up for the next 6 months. I would also like to give out some information for those of you that are interested in hearing me speak about the planet Venus and the asteroid Black Moon Lilith in the birth chart. I will be part of Nadia Shah's Synchronicities University's November 2023 speaker series, where I will be discussing aspects of Venus and Black Moon Lilith in how you use it in your relationships, your environment, and all these other things. So it'll be a breakdown. It's going to be a wonderful experience. It's live. You can pay as little as $5 a class if you sign up today. And there are only 3 more weeks left until that offer is over. So I'm going to leave the link in my description box so that you guys can check that out. It's going to be really fun. It's my 3rd year doing it, and I enjoy it every time. So I definitely want to try to do some more things like that also for my viewers and my followers. I also want to apologize if I've been getting emails, I get comments, and a lot of you would like videos more regularly from me. Excuse me for that. I'm coming out of a very tough Pluto square transit, and I needed a lot of time alone, away from social media and away from all these different things. So now that I'm over that transit, which was pretty freaking tough, to be very honest, I'm able to now make more content. So thank you all for being patient that have been here with me. So I'll be here with another video, and I want you guys to please comment if you can about videos that you'd like to see from me and information that you would like me to talk about or discuss regarding astrology and tarot. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video.